How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to this new episode of Customs with Vic. For today's custom, we're going to be customizing these Adidas Continental 80s into a Dragon Ball Z custom. Adidas just released their Dragon Ball Z collab. I was a big fan of the Goku ZX500s. I'm actually working on getting a pair for myself. The thing I was kind of disappointed on was that didn't include my favorite character, which is Master Roshi. Super funny, super OG. I wish they would have made a custom for him. My job here is to do that. This is going to be a Continental 80 Master Roshi. At the end of the video, we're going to spray these and protect them with Reshoevn8r water stain repellent. I've seen a lot of comments, people asking, is the artwork wearable? What if I spill water on the shoe? Is the artwork going to get ruined? Answer is no, and we'll show you at the end of the video. Let's get started. Alright guys, so this is what I have in mind for this custom. Over here, we're going to get inspiration from Master Roshi's t-shirt. So on his shirt, he has a lot of triangles, letters. We're going to implement that onto the toe box area, and same thing over here on the back piece so it can all tie in nicely. Down here in this panel, it's going to be purple to represent his shell. And over here for this panel, guys, we're going to make it green to get inspiration from his glasses that he always wears. The stock liner and this panel right here are going to be a skin tone. So a nice peachy tone color. And right here, we're going to go with his symbol. So this area is going to be orange, guys. This area right here is going to be purple, green. Back here, it's going to be orange. Same thing with this upper piece over here. And right here is going to be peach. So that's pretty much going to be it, guys. Let's get to it. I like to use a shoe tree when I'm doing customs just because it gives me a nice handle as I'm painting the shoe. Perfect. Now the most important step when you're doing a custom is the prep work. For this shoe, the entire upper is going to be painted, so I gotta make sure the leather is nicely prepped using acetone and cotton balls. Uppers are fully prepped, guys. If you guys are painting the back, make sure you wipe that off. It wipes off really smooth. Let's go ahead and tape up the soles. Shoes are fully taped up, guys, and toweled up. This is the most tape I'm going to do in this whole custom. Everything else is going to be hand painted, but for these areas, they got to be airbrushed. We're going to be using Jacquard's tan leather, of course, for my airbrush. Alright, we got the peachy tan color laid down. Looks nice and clean. On to the next color. We're going to be laying down this Angelus Buttercup paint. But first, we got to mix it with a little duller in a 1-ounce jar. The reason why I do this is because usually paints from Angelus straight out the jar have a shine that doesn't really look very factory. It looks very unprofessional. So the way you can get rid of that is by adding a couple of drops of Angelus duller. Mine's super old. Nothing too crazy, just a couple of drops. There we go. Alright, so now we're going to apply it with our angular brush. Alright guys, check out the color. So I had to go back and add some white and yellow to the Buttercup. The Buttercup was way too dark. It was too orangey. I needed more of a yellowish tone. So added white, added yellow. It's looking good. Check it out, guys. Front area of the shoe is fully done. We still gotta add the stencils, but we'll do that at the end of the video. So far, so good. I love the leather on the shoe. Even after it's painted, it's still nice and smooth. So moving on, next color we're gonna lay down is this light green from Angelus. We'll be laying it down on these areas of the shoes on both sides using an angular brush. Shake it up real quick. Green's laid down, guys, on both sides. This color took forever to lay down. Took over 10 coats at least on each side. Had to be really careful with the edges going back and forth, but everything's nice and crisp all around. So for the purple, same thing. It's one of those colors that take forever to lay down. For this color, we're gonna lay down a base coat first. For this one, we're gonna lay down lilac. I said lilac last time. Freaking moron. It's lilac. We're gonna be laying down lilac, 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 with an angular brush. Base coats laid down, guys. For the base coat, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a quick pass over to make the next color lay down a lot easier. For the next color we're gonna be laying down, it's gonna be violet mixed with a little bit of white. Violet by itself is a little too dark. Adding the white's gonna lighten it up, and of course color to get rid of the shine. Purple's all done, guys. Custom's looking good. So far it's coming together. The last part of color blocking we got to do is this last panel back here. We're going to be using the exact same color we use on the front toe box on this back piece. Same exact process. Angel's paint with an angular brush. Color blocking on this shoe is all done, guys. I did some touch-ups, removed the tape. Everything for the most part is good to go. The last step we got to do is some stencil work. For these orange pieces on the front toe box and this back piece over here, we're going to be adding the triangles and letters just like Master Roshi's shirt. So we got the triangles right here. Pretty much what I'm going to do is be kind of random with it. Stick them on here, tape around it, airbrush it. The triangle's going to be purple, and the letters are going to be black. Once that's all done, we're going to move on to the last stencil and wrap up this video. Alright guys, stencil's fully laid down, taped up, toweled up. Took a little while. I was kind of random with it. So let's go ahead and spray it with some violet paint from Jacquard. Front toe box and back panel is all done, guys. The shirt's complete. I like how it looks, how it's on the front and the back. It kind of ties it all together. The last step we got to do is apply this two-part stencil, which is Master Roshi's turtle symbol. First, we're going to lay down the circle. We're just going to go right here. Once it's laid down, we're going to spray it black and then move on to laying this stencil and then laying down the white. Perfect. That came out amazing. Check it out. I honestly thought I was gonna need a million touches from this little piece. The stencil was so detailed, so small. Even just laying the ring over the first stencil was a little tricky because I had to make sure it was lined up and, you know, not over the original stencil. It was tricky, but it came out way better than I expected. I'm honestly so happy on the way it turned out. Next step we're gonna do is go outside and protect the whole upper of the shoe using some Krylon matte finish. The entire uppers have been painted. I cannot wear the shoe without spraying with matte finish. Otherwise, any little nick or scratch, the paint will peel right off. Let's go. Matte finish is fully dried, guys. I went ahead and laced it up with some red shoelaces. The last step we gotta do, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we want to spray the shoe with water and stain repellent to see how well it protects the shoe, the artwork, the paint. We want to see if we spill anything on it, is it gonna ruin the artwork? If water gets on the paint, is it gonna smear it? Is it gonna run? So what we're gonna do is go outside, spray the Reshoevn8r water and stain repellent, come back, drop some water on it, and see what happens. Let's go. As you can see, the water bounced right off. It beat it off the material, did not saturate it at all, and worked just as I expected. The paint's 100% good. It did not smear, it did not run, it did not get ruined at all. If you're doing any custom work on mesh, suede, leather, I 100% recommend using Reshoevn8r water and stain repellent. Don't spend hours worth of work and then spill something on it and completely ruin it. Use this stuff. So just so you guys know, I didn't just apply one coat. I actually applied 4 coats in a 4-hour span. What I did was applied one nice even coat all around the shoe, waited an hour, and then applied it 4 more times and waited an hour in between each coat. If you don't want to do that, there's another process you can do where you can spray it, then use a heat gun to set it in. Do that about 4 or 5 times and you'll get the results that I achieved. Alright guys, so now let's talk about the custom. I took elements from Master Roshi's outfit. For example, the front toe box and the back piece represents his shirt, the letters and triangles and the colors. The green represents his glasses, you know, the lenses. Same thing with the red, it represents the frame of his glasses. Then the purple, of course, represents his shell. The turtle emblem is a symbol. If Adidas was to release a Master Roshi custom, this is probably what it would look like. Came out awesome, I'm a fan, it's smooth, and it's my size. Before I leave you guys, don't forget to sign up for our Yeezy giveaway. You could do so by clicking in the description below or right above on this side, right there. And lastly, head over to Reshoevn8r.com, check the description below for a promo code to save some bucks on some water and stain repellent. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Vick Almighty. I'll see you guys on the next one.